will lead to proportionally higher loss of belly fat, but there is no exercise which you could do only one, whether you talk about crunches, squats, or dumbbells, which will make you lean and ripped out. You have to lose your weight overall from the body, and you will be able to eventually have a ripped body. How does stress contribute to fat? Stress is nothing but a bad chemistry. Chemically, your blood is full of epinephrine, norepinephrine, steroids, speeding up your heart, increasing demands on every part of your body, exhausting your willpower. Cognitively, you cannot think. If you start managing your stress better, everything will go down, your insulin level will go down, and you will start losing belly fat. Stress is bad for belly. What dietary changes can help reduce belly fat? Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lentils, and quality meat, quality fat. This is the sermon no matter which way you slice and dice. Avoid sugary diet. I think consuming any liquid calorie is a sin. Next, is there any specific food which can help burn belly fat? Yes, high protein diet, eggs, tofu, meat definitely can help. High fiber will help you. Nuts, which are very rich in healthy fats and fiber, they can definitely help you with burning belly fat. What role does sleep play in managing belly fat? If you don't sleep, you won't have willpower, you will overeat, and you will eat evolutionarily at a wrong time when you should be sleeping. So you convert more into fat. Aiming to sleep 7 to 9 hours is the key. Work on to have a proper sleep schedule. How much exercise is needed to lose weight? Exercise has only one funda: 30 minutes, 5 times a week, preferably 7 days a week. Include high interval training, include weight training. Balance and flexible exercises will contribute to overall health. Is it possible to target belly fat specifically? Absolutely not. Your body doesn't discriminate one part of the other. There is no exercise or no hack. And I have spent incredible amount of time trying to search because this was the most asked question. Once you're going to lose belly fat, first you will thin out overall all over the body. What are the health risks associated with belly fat? See, belly fat, you need to differentiate between subcutaneous fat when you pinch the skin, that fat, and also the deposition of fat into your organs. That's called visceral obesity. Once this fat is deposited in places where it's not supposed to be, it produces inflammation and lead to lot of complications. Diabetes, fatty liver, heart attack, stroke, cancer, name anything, obesity can do it. And belly fat or visceral obesity is linked with that. Can reducing stress help lose belly fat? Absolutely. You correct your chemistry, you start improving. In one study, they estimated that they made people meditate every day and they lost 15% of the weight. Our mind is the source which provides us with willpower, attention, focus, and kind of choices we make. If we think clearly, we don't do anything wrong. We make mistakes when we are unconscious. So, stress management is 10 to 15% of your weight. How does alcohol consumption affect belly fat? This was also asked many times. Alcohol is empty calorie. It does not serve any good purpose. It has no nutrition. Further, it disrupts chemical mechanism in your liver, leading to whole host of complication. It also interferes with the hormone which regulates your hunger and satiety. It doesn't help in any way. What is the difference between visceral obesity and subcutaneous fat? Subcutaneous fat is the one which is under your skin. When you pinch your skin, how much you could pinch, that is your subcutaneous fat. The fat which is deposited inside your organs is called visceral obesity. That is the one which give you disease. It is dangerous. How does menopause affect belly fat? That was also interestingly asked many, many times. Once you develop menopause, you lose estrogen. And males, we also develop menopause. In both male or female, the level of estrogen in females and testosterone in male goes down. That leads to abdominal obesity. Ladies have propensity to develop deposition of fat in buttocks and thighs while they're menstruating. After menopause, they start developing accumulation of fat around the belly like apple core, and that is a known and proven fact. What is the impact of late night eating belly fat? Exactly what we talked about. Late night eating, the concept is if you are not physically active, any calorie which you consume, body cannot burn it, so it has to store. So it's very clear. If you eat late night, is you will accumulate more or you will store more. That is very self-explanatory. Are there any medical treatments for reducing belly fat? We will take all medical aspects of obesity in next podcast, but anecdotally, there is no magic bullet. Next question: how effective is intermittent fasting for losing belly fat? Intermittent fasting is very effective, but 15%. There are, I've been doing intermittent fasting for more than a year. This is my experience. By eliminating one meal, you basically eliminating about 700 calories. That's one. Second, when you're hungry and you're not eating, your body goes into protective phase where it start destroying the things which are not needed, which we call autophagy. There are a lot of cells our body accumulates over the period of time. They are not producing into vitality of life, but they are just there. We call senescent cells. Body start clearing them because they are a low-hanging fruit for the body to clean it up so that the energy requirement goes. So autophagy happens during this thing. Second, it is a test of your self-will. You are constantly testing yourself. So you develop a mental fortitude. Then after you go through your stomach cramps, you've gone through why you are doing it and you should be eating, then your mind start getting cleared. Then you have gone through this pain. Then when you're eating first time, you always think, I've gone through this pain, why should I screw up? So it does both physically, it helps, emotionally, it helps, cognitively, it helps. And I have taken this one as a mindful exercise. It really helps me a lot in that process. I think I have answered all the questions which we have. I hope this session was helpful in educating each other on what is hunger, why we should eat, what is food, what are the attributes of the food, and both physical, psychological, emotional, environmental hacks. I will see you in next podcast next week. Please subscribe to our channel and do not forget to like, share. Thank you very much for your attention. I will see you in next video.